Coming to Gymshark. Gymshark, I mean, I use Gymshark personally for my, workouts and all of that. What is that strategy, or what is that Ben has used for Gymshark? You personally like it and you personally take inspiration from him.
Yeah. Well, I think the inspiration. So going to Gymshark, I think the part that's inspiring is the ability to recognize patterns and the ability to realize where there's a gap in the marketplace. So Ben, what he did was he said, this hasn't been done before. He knew that branding was truly association. So if he could get the product in front of as many people as possible who looked like his audience, so he used a lot of affiliates and influencers more than what, today we use them a
Yeah.
lot. And that's beginning to shift. But they were on the first wave of, let me get this in front of other people and at mass showcase who this product is for and make it seem like it's everywhere. Everybody is cool if you wear Gymshark. And he had so many ideal, like, or so many representations of the type of customers that he had. But I would say the part that's most inspiring is there was a gap in the marketplace. He saw patterns and it hadn't been done digitally in that way. And he found that and exploited it and used that to grow the brand.
Right. Now, I think times have changed. Then it was influencers who were, promoting these brands. Now I think it is all UGC content which is going to work. What do you think
Mhm.
about it?
Yeah. It's always been, who is the ideal customer and do they look like me? And is there enough representation of somebody who looks like me in the marketplace? Nobody wants to be the first person to try something if it doesn't work. Now,
Right.
there are people who like to be on the cutting edge and there are people who want that like for themselves, but it's a very small percentage. The majority of people want to know that something is legitimate before they do it. And the best way to show that you are legitimate is to have representation and many, I would say, walks of life of your ideal customer, showcasing and creating content for your audience. Because if you can do that, you can prove that this isn't just something that was started in the garage, even though maybe it was. It's actually something that's a little bit more farther along, and people are much more likely to trust it.
Right. Um, so coming to ads, let's get into the next segment of ads for apparel brands. How
Hmm.
is that, content, or we have talked about branding and its segments. When
Hmm.
it's coming to selling, what is that thing you guys have cracked in apparel industry that is going to help apparel brands?
As far as you're talking with ads, sorry, or
Yeah, yeah.
I
What
would
is
say
that
one of the
strategy
best.
which is work with a lot of your clients or brands?
Yeah, more tactically, and then I'll talk strategy. Tactically, if you're a streetwear brand or boutique, is just a flat lay of the product. A streetwear brand on asphalt and showing the product represented. Um, a boutique or even a streetwear brand on the rack content. That's the most basic that you can come up with. It's very easy. Everybody can execute that. And if you have good enough designs, I say good enough, that's because it's defined by the person who's buying. But if you can do that, then you can make some sales. Now, how you can expand that or how you would grow or scale is continue to create what's called top of the funnel content. Um, and the best way to do that is you could do partnership ads with influencers or UGC content creators. You can do a lot of content that's like us versus them. So if you are that fitness brand and you're similar to Lululemon, you could do you versus Lululemon. But all of the content now, all the setup, it's very straightforward. Like we give all that stuff away like for free, even on our YouTube channels. Like the setup's easy. The part that matters the most is that the content now does the targeting. And so if the content does the targeting, are we being strategic about the content that we create? And so the best way to do this is to create content organically for TikTok and for Instagram. And the things that do well there are iterating and making changes for the ads and then putting money behind it because we have something that is proven already by social proof.
Right.